Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, and don't forget this video or this series we have a huge giveaway, so stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay, this is a piece of plywood. It's 3/4 plywood. I went out to my garage and I cut it out and I made sure I got it all sanded up really nice and smooth. Then I grabbed my white acrylic paint from Walmart and I mixed it with water, and I am whitewashing this plywood so you still see the wood grain, but it's not a bare wood grain. I ended up started the first time was really light, so I went ahead and went on the second. I really like wood grain, the look of it. Now I'm taking a piece of painter's tape and I'm aligning it kind of off to the side, and I'm using black acrylic paint and I'm painting that section all black. This gives really good coverage, so I did not need to do a second coat. The first coat was plenty. I did do the edges on the top part, or the black part of the round. Now I am grabbing a window cling that I got from Dollar General, and it's got the red truck and stuff, so I'm gonna grab that and see exactly what I want to use and the placement that I want to put on this wood round. And so I decided which ones I wanted, and I grabbed my Mod Podge and I started doing the placement, and I was just using the Mod Podge and I was putting it underneath each piece just to adhere it to it. Now it's kind of rubbery soft, so I was able to push out any air bubbles that formed, and I had no problems getting those out from under each cling. Then once I get these all placed where I wanted, then I went ahead and checked again and made sure there was no air bubbles, and then I grabbed my Mod Podge and I just completely coat the whole wood round with the Mod Podge. I would have sprayed it with acrylic clear, but I just didn't want the window clings to react to the spray, so I went ahead and I did the Mod Podge. Then I grabbed 3 twist ties, the pine twist ties from the Dollar Tree, and I got some poinsettias. I clipped them off 2 different picks, and those were also from the Dollar Tree. So I'm using my hot glue and I'm going ahead and I'm attaching those on top of the twist ties, the pine twist ties. Then I had these berry picks that I got from Dollar Tree as well, and I went ahead and I stuck 2 of those in the sides to give it a little bit more of dimension on the wood round. And then I moved my flowers around, and as you can see, it looks much better. Then I save all my pull tabs from all my cans, and that's what I'm going to use. In the back there you can see I glued it and I stapled it, and I ended up putting a few more staples. I wanted to make sure that it was completely adhered and wasn't going to come out. I have that little pounder tool, and I went ahead and I used that and pounded those in to make sure they were in all the way. And there I've got that all pounded in. Now I'm going to grab this jute that I got from, I think, Walmart, or it might have come from Dollar Tree. I cannot remember. It was a long time ago. I pulled out a bunch, probably 18 inches long or more, and I cut off 6 strings, And then I took and I tied the end off and made a really good tight knot. I wanted to make sure that it was really tight, that nothing was going to be loose. And then I separated into 3 sections, so 2 strings on each one, and I started braiding it. And I've got really long hair, so braiding's nothing to me. I do it every day, sometimes twice a day. So okay, so here I am just braiding that nice and tight. I wanted like a thickness, strong, to hold that wood round, because it is heavy. It is 3/4 inch plywood. So once I get that completely done, I tied the 2 ends together and made a nice big, really good strong knot. And I'm going to feed those ends through, and then I'm going to tie the big knot on the end to make sure that it won't go through that hole on that pull tab. And there I am doing that knot. I pull it really super tight. Trim it down so that I can make sure that I get it all nice and secure there. Then when I'm done gluing, I push that tab down so it's not sticking out really far. And there you go, it's all completely finished. Today, I am taking part in the Friend Friday Hop created by Heidi Sonboul, and down below in my description box is a link to the next channel in this hop. There are other YouTube crafters playing along today that are each sharing their Christmas DIYs. Each channel will be linked into the next, and that will take you around in a full crafter circle. Enjoy! Okay, this next project, I've got some retro light bulbs from when I was a kid. My mom gave them to me when she stopped using them. Of course, I wasn't going to ever use them. They get too hot, so I've got them here. I'm using my Mod Podge and I'm brushing it on to each one. Then I've got this iridescent halo glitter, and I'm just sprinkling it on each one, and it makes it look real crystallized, and it makes it almost look like candy. I really think it's gorgeous. Now I had to do quite a few because what I'm going to do is I've got 2 pickle jars that I saved. My family eats a lot of pickles, and I'm going to be filling them about 3/4 or a little bit higher, so I needed quite a bit of them. And I'm going to be putting them on candlestick holders. They're originally from the Dollar Tree, but I volunteer at a thrift store, and I got them for 25 cents each. So as you can see, these are very pretty when they've got the glitter on them. Now I am using E6000 and then hot glue, and I never put the E6000 or the hot glue on top of the E6000 because it's not doing the best job it can do. I put them sporadically so that I can get them nice and adhered really well. I was fighting there with my E6000 glue. It just gives me lots of fits. Okay, now I'm putting the hot glue on each one of the candlesticks, and I'm putting on that jar. Now these are two different sizes, the small size and the large size that you can get at the Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to grab this Christmas ribbon, and I'm just going to wrap it around the top and cross it over, just so it's just covering all the ridges from the twisting of the can top. I'm just putting dots of glue just to make sure that it is secure. And I do that with both of them. And then I grabbed these little bows that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna put a red one on one and a green one on the other one, just to dress it up so it looks more like Christmas. Okay, it's all glued up. I hope you like this one. And you can see it looks like candy almost. Okay, on to the second one. I got these ornament balls from the Dollar General and these little snowmen from Dollar Tree. And I'm cutting off the top of the hat because I wanted them to fit inside that little ornament ball. So once I get that all cut off and opened, what I'm going to do is go ahead and use hot glue. I'm going to glue each one of them inside the ball. I just needed a dab of glue on the bottom, a little bit more on the top, and then I just glue them both right into each one of their balls. I did that with both of them. Then I grabbed the small, this is from the Dollar Tree, that little foam balls for snow. I don't like those things. I'm not going to ever buy them again. They were everywhere. Well, I poured a little bit in each one of these to make it look like snow. Then I glued them back together to make sure they weren't going to pop open at any time and have those little balls just all over my house. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to grab some little tiny white silk ribbon, and I'm going to glue them around that seam so that you can't see all the glue. And there I am with that little ribbon. Okay, then I grabbed that little blue and white check ribbon, and I just make two little bows and hook them on there. I hope you enjoyed all three of these DIYs. Don't forget to go down to the description box and click on the link so you can watch all the girls in the hop. And don't forget to enter into the giveaway. We want to give the $300 and the 3 gift cards to a well-deserving viewer that loves us and watches our videos. We all want to give back this Christmas season. Thanks for stopping by. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and give me a huge thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye!